finishing touches. So I am a big proponent of finishing and setting. This is finishing powder, HD powder in Luminous from e.l.f. Take Old Faithful here. Get some in your thingy and pick up lightly like that. Tap off. Now, the reason I do this is to set everything so that it does not move. And this also, because it's a little tinted, tones down anything you've already put there so that it kind of blends together more flawlessly. Now, I'll start with this. And even though I don't have a lot on the sides of my face, I'll still... I do it in parts just so it's an even coating and I don't put too much in one place, because this can also end up cakey. And even though I said earlier that people won't be 3 feet, we'll be like 3 feet from your face and we'll be looking at that. For some reason, cakiness, you can be spotted like a mile away. And it is not your friend. You want to look like you know what you're doing, because it's the first thing that they'll pick up. So like, don't let them see you crack, you know? Okay, so that's powdered, and you can see it's kind of just more cohesive now. And if you want this to stick all freaking day, not rub off on anything until you put some sort of remover on it, you're going to hit it with setting spray too. Let that dry off. And it also adds like a nice, like, sort of gloss, kinda, to everything. Okay. Now, just for this video, I don't usually do highlighter, but I think I could do some highlighter. And I'm gonna go with this little, like, silvery, almost white kind, because I don't have a lot of gold going on. There's a little rose gold, but this will go fine because it's not the opposite spectrum. Get it on your highlighter brush, around your cheek, on the cheekbone, in a line kind of in between your concealer and your blush. Some more. I like to do just under the eyebrows. And this isn't going to be like super visible or anything, but that's fine because you just want to catch the light. And I do like the tip of my nose. And right here, because I have the lip piercing. And on your Cupid's bow. Now, you could do this differently if you're doing foundation by putting a line of concealer right here. But since I'm using concealer as what I'm using as cover-up, I don't need to. I can just get that effect with my lip liner. Okay. Last step. We're going to clean off our lips. I use so many of these Q-tips, it's not even funny. Actually, I'm going to reuse one because they're hard to get sometimes. Okay. See, what they don't tell you when you get a piercing, lip piercing or a vertical lip ray, is that it's gonna get in the way of fucking everything you do. Chapstick, lipstick, everything. I can't even eat stuff too much, like things that are too big, because it just like stretches my mouth, and I don't have a big mouth. Okay, so I use like, it's like a cool tone kind of mauve color. I think it goes good with the eyeshadow that I used. Actually, but first, I get sidetracked so easily. I'm going to take the same blush that I used because it's also a lip tint and it's buildable. So if you want, you can put more layers on and it'll give you a more intense red. I just think it's like such a pretty color and it like pops. And it's okay if it looks a little messy right now because with the lip liner and then we blend it out, it'll be fine. So, I don't like to overline or underline too much because I don't like looking like, I don't know, a cartoon or something. So, I try to get right on that line. See, there we go. Now, next thing I do is usually with my fingers, but I have a brush right here for lips, so I'm gonna just line it and smudge it out a little bit just so it doesn't look like just like you drew a circle on your mouth. And it gives some dimension to your lips. Now, if you hadn't done like a stain tint thing like this, you could put like some lipstick or something in the middle to really brighten it up and bring attention to the center. But I'm just gonna use this tinted lip butter that I have, and it's a pink color, and you would think it wouldn't go very well with the red, but it's very subtle and brightens up the inside. And I like that. Don't mind me being OCD. Okay. And that's it. My daily makeup routine from start to finish. And hopefully you like this series of videos, and I hope to continue making them for you. Thank you.